All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for the last series on the night. We have a Division C matchup, bye week versus Lost Souls. I am joined by Chemic once again here. I'm glad to have him here, and hopefully Chemic is happy to be here too.
I am ecstatic to be here. May not sound like it in my voice, but I've been itching to get back on the desk a little bit, and honestly glad it's a Div C game.
I was gonna say I don't think you've really seen too much Div C from the sounds of it yet, or maybe casted or researched or whatever.
I know I've casted Lost Souls maybe once or twice, but not much other than that.
Okay. Be interesting to see how these guys do. So like I said, bye week versus Lost Souls here gonna be happening. I know Lost Souls has been on stream quite a bit just by chance. So we'll see if they can pull it a win here this week. Let's take a peek at some of the Division C standings. Both of these teams at 3-2 so far. So similar to last series, both these teams looking pretty similar so far this season. Here through 5 weeks. Bye week, like I said, 3-2, actually leading a very interesting stat here. Bye week leading the division in winning percentage, but only being 3-2. This division is probably the most competitive division in all of Dcrl this season. From top to bottom, when you got the 3 seed leading in winning percentage, you know it's very close. I mean, look at seeds 1 through pretty much all the way to the bottom. You got about 30% winning percentage separating the top 2 teams winning percentage wise. So very insane here. Like I said, bye week leading in winning percentage, also leading in shots against, leading in it, meaning they're not allowing as many shots on at 5.76. So Lost Souls leading the division in shots per game. So you got shots allowed versus shots, which is going to be a fun matchup to see. And they're also leading in saves per game at 3.95. So both of these teams have some different strengths and different weaknesses. It's going to be fun to see how they match up against each other. So let's go ahead and take a peek at who's on Lost Souls real quick. This team is captained by a newcomer to DCRL named Turner, and he is joined by Troutfan and Futago. Troutfan, I've been watching him a little bit. Looks like he's been one of the steals here of this Division C draft, leading the division in assists per game, leading his team in goals per game, but also getting demoed a lot. So pretty interesting stat line there. And Futago with an insane shooting percentage of 39%, also at that 0.9 goals per game mark. Looks like those two are combining quite a bit, and Futago not doing too bad himself. Definitely carrying his weight, 0.45 goals per game. A little bit lower in the shooting percentage and shots per game, but definitely able to keep up nonetheless. I've seen a lot of their games, and they've been able to have the highest winning percentage in all of Division C. So this team definitely knows how to find some success. I've seen this team go for some pretty insane passing plays as well. So I'll be looking for that here tonight. But let's go ahead and see who they'll be going up against here in bye week.
All right, so bye week gonna be led off by JD Bauer Power. Even I know the name, and I haven't seen much of Div C. Really not much to comment on stat wise, but 0.95 goals a game from JD, looking really solid there. About almost 0.5 for assists, so looking pretty solid, leading his team in shots per game at 2.81. His second man gonna be I'm Him. Kind of sitting around the same for stats, maybe just a little bit worse in just everything, but as a second man, he looks pretty solid. And Golden Draken, I don't think I've seen that name before in DCRL. Correct me if I'm wrong there, Whirl.
Yeah, he played last season, but he had a little bit quieter of a season, so.
Yeah, I mean, still a very solid third man, definitely keeping up his end of the bargain on this team. And honestly, just a really well-rounded team. Really nothing too much to stick out, but when all 3 players are consistent, there's really not much to look at.
Yeah, like you said, very well-rounded. Probably not going to be a lot of low points to this team, just very well-rounded. Pretty, I would say, not the highest ceiling, but also not the lowest floor either. So, like I said, very very in the middle, and sometimes, you know, over the course of a 5-game series, that can end up paying off. So, like we said, bye week versus Lost Souls, 2 3-2 teams. Like I said, two, you know, some different strengths, some different weaknesses here between both of these guys. So, yeah, for those of you that are in the chat, we do have some a prediction on the line here. If you want to put some boost on the line, predict who you think is going to win this one. But I'll go ahead and ask you now, Chemic, who your thoughts are on the series.
So I'm gonna say Lost Souls in 4. I've seen them play before. 100% are gonna see them play again. And there's been kind of a constant storyline between Troutfan and Turner. Those two have been kind of definitely a duo to watch out for in Div C. And honestly, I'm kind of excited to see if that duo has gotten better.
Yeah, no, it'll definitely be a lot of fun to see. Like we said, I've seen Troutfan go for some insane passing plays. Looks like that's kind of his strong suit. As you can see, he's leading in assists per game. So it's definitely not a bad shout. But I'm gonna go ahead and say that bye week might be taking this one. Maybe the well-roundedness might pay off for this team. I'm him had a fantastic season last semester in Division D, winning, being a champion. Golden Draken wasn't, you know, like I said, he kind of had a little bit of a quieter season last semester, but looks like he's, you know, stat-wise, he's hanging around, just kind of doing his job, being a very good third man for his team. JD Bauer also technically has a championship under his belt, being a sub 2 seasons ago. And he's also made land on a couple teams as well. So I'm going to say bye week. I think this team has what it takes. I'm going to say I'm hoping and praying to God we get a game 5 and not another 3-0 sweep. So I'm going to say we're going to game 5.
You may have K-Tool sure does have a caster curse, but I think you've got a game count curse, Whirl. I hate to say it.
I used to not have any curses at all, Chemic, but it seems like as time has went on and as I'm getting old, something's developing, something's cooking. I don't know what it is, but it's not good. Too many 3-0 sweeps under my streams. So
clearly it's not you that's cooking, but
clearly put me on the field, bro. I'll give you guys some content. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, now that we got all that all the way, it looks like we got everybody in. We'll make sure everybody's ready. But apart from that, I am literally just hoping and praying we don't see. Literally, I just hope we don't get a game 3-0 sweep, because if we do, I might lose it. I might. You're about to see something you've never seen before, Chemic, on the Dcrl
World
stream.
Crash Out live on stream.
I might everyone just crash out.
Everyone right now, please get ready to clip it. I will need Whirl screaming as a new sub notification. So
oh my goodness gracious. Well, now you got Mr. Game 3 as a caster. Ooh, is Chemic Mr. Game 3? Am I missing something? I don't really know.
I did call out quite a few game 3s when me and Penn were casting that one night. So
oh man, I hope we don't get that. But we are underway here. Bye week versus Lost Souls. Division C action. I'm always happy to see some Division C action. It's been by far the most competitive division between all 4 divisions this semester. I'm hoping and praying that Division C can save me from this 3-0 sweep curse. We'll see if they can deliver here tonight.
Gonna be off rip. Turner trying to get something on Golden, kind of just there in the way at the goal. I'm him, gonna try for something off the wall. Fatago bang it off the backboard. JD up, but Trout, they're able to slam something in 40 seconds in.
One thing I've noticed about this Turner guy is that he's one of the more active guy in the cams. We got a couple people that looks like they'd be absolutely electric on LAN, and this Turner guy looking like he might be one of them. Always clapping, always yelling, doing something in the cams when goals go their way. Definitely, you know, some teams have that, you know, that fun buff, I like to call it. When you're having fun, you just play better. You play more natural Rocket League, and this Lost Souls team might have that.
He kind of reminds me of Elite Upgrade in the cams just a little bit from last season.
Did Elite Upgrade do that?
Elite, either it was Elite or it was someone in Div E, but they would always gritty in the cams after a goal was scored for their team.
That
so
was Eli.
wait, yes, it was Eli. Yes, he kind of reminds me of him in the cams just a little bit. But I'm him with a powerful shot from mid.
Wow, absolute banger. I'm him in the breakout. He's been known to be a breakout main. Gets an absolute clanger from the midfield there. Hits the perfect corner of his car. Sends that one away, and bye week tie it up. Feel like they're not going to go down without a fight.
Gonna be Futago off the wall. Gonna put something on the backboard. Golden down. Tries to get something out. Turner not allowing it. Up on the backboard. Tries to get something out to his teammate. Doesn't quite get it. Turner trying to keep pressure up. Golden Draken trying to get something out of his half. Pre-jumps off the wall. Gets the touch. Not past Futago though. Futago down. I'm him. Clearing it out to the backboard. And Trout just trying to collect it back in the scoring.
Yeah, this Lost Souls team finding its way out of their own half here. I'm him. Makes a touch out of his own corner. Golden gets a decent touch here. 50 goes in favor of Lost Souls, actually. Turner gets a good bang out here. I'm him again, almost just kind of giving away possession. Golden able to get a decent follow-up on it. Turner gets a nice beat around one. I'm him needs to make a save, and he does. 50's it into his own corner here. Golden looking a little bit awkward. Free pop here for Futago, but JD able to shut that one down.
Gonna be Turner up for a shot again. I'm him in the goal, ready for it though. Gonna be Trout. 50s with I'm him. Out to JD. JD out to Draken. Doesn't quite get it on. Futago off the wall. Tries to get it past. Does, but it's gonna be out to Golden Draken with a shot on. Turner needs a save. He gets a good one. Back out to JD. Tries to get something moving, and Trout clearing it out of his half.
Yeah, actually, I think that was Trout on the save there, making such a good save. I think maybe you thought it was Turner, but it was just a very, very good save. Underrated save there, just such high speed, able to react. I know I'm glazing a little bit, but Trout fan really, really looking like one of the steals of this Division C draft. He looks like one of the better players out on this pitch right now. Turner trying to find an angle, can't do it. Futago needs to try and wait out that touch, but forces it a little bit too fast. The goal's not going to come from it as I'm him. A good clear out here. One of those players that I've seen some of the most improvement from is I'm him. Coming from Division D last semester, he's been stepping into a new role on this Lost Souls or bye week team, and looks like he's been playing well here so far this season.
Almost a minute left in this game, still tied up. Gonna be kind of sitting here in this orange half. Trout gonna put something on and gets it right over top of I'm him.
Yeah, right as I'm glazing him, he pushes up a little bit too far there, but ultimately that's just a fantastic shot there from Trout fan. Puts that thing top left. A fantastic shot, putting Lost Souls back up in the lead. See if bye week have an answer here off the kickoff. Trout fan has a good follow-up. Gonna try and pinch this ball midfield. Has a perfect power. Futago is lurking, but no goal gonna come from it. We see some boost stealing action come out from Trout fan. Could be dangerous here. Futago trying to get a pass midfield. Nothing gonna come from it. Big pinch comes out between Trout fan and another member here. I'm him actually just has a free net. Maybe a double commit from Lost Souls leaves the net wide open, and bye week even the tally.
Oh, bit of a double commit coming out of Lost Souls. And their third man, No Booze, stuck in mid with a good pinch up and just cleared out. I'm him able to just slam it into the back of the net, securing a 2-2 tie, 40 seconds left.
Let's see who can come out on top here. Still quite a bit of Rocket League to be played in this first game between these two teams. Let's see who can take it here. Trout fan goes off the sidewall. Not the best pass. Kind of passes it right to his opponent. Golden Draken needs one more touch. He does find it. JD's there, but a little bit of a soft touch should allow Trout fan to get a decent clear here. He's going to send it the other way. 15 seconds. See if anything can come from it. Ball does slow down a little bit here. Great shot here from Turner. Futago's there. Does he have the ice? He doesn't. Unfortunate missed shot there. There might be one more. I'm him sends it away. 0 seconds on the clock. Trout fan putting it midfield, leading the division in assists. Barely can't find it. And Lost Souls have two, tier 1 opportunities. Cannot put away either of them.
And immediately out of this, some really good pressure, but it's going to get relieved by I'm Him. Draken trying to get something on Trout. Able to clear it out. Turner collecting on his backboard. Gets the 1. Can he get 2? Not past JD. JD down to Futago. Out to Draken. Draken trying to keep control. Tries to get something moving. Gets it over 1. Doesn't get it past 2. I'm Him up for the shot. Oh, just crossbars it. JD trying for something. Trout fan getting some pressure relieved.
40 seconds in, Draken almost getting a double tap opportunity. We saw that unfortunate miss from I'm Him earlier. Had the game on his car. Almost a miss there. The pressure from bye week is pretty good right now. We'll see if I'm Him can get a big clear in here. Turner needs to make a save. Ball's homing towards that bottom left corner there. Demo does come up. Good aggression there from Turner. JD looking for maybe a drop pass. Makes a touch, but Trout fan's able to read it, but I'm Him playing far back. Makes a decent touch here. Turner tries to put it up the wall, but I'm Him makes a great read here. We're still tied up, and I don't know who's going to take this one. It could go any way here, Kemek.
Pressure has been looking a little bit towards bye week, but it immediately gets relieved. Lost Souls able to respond, and Trout with a good pass from Futago.
I think this Lost Souls team has become known for these passing plays, but this time it's from Futago. A beautiful ground pass, and Trout fan an even better shot to secure the deal here in game number 1, as they are going to progress 1-0 the series. Lost Souls felt like they had a lot of the momentum. Bye week able to keep it close, can't steal this away, and Lost Souls gonna go up 1-0.
Yeah, Lost Souls looking really good in the stats. Just 5 more shots than the entirety of the bye week team. Really, just kind of a commanding pressure there in regulation. Once after it got into OT, Lost Souls got really, really defensive and just couldn't quite relieve that pressure. I wonder if bye week can't keep that same pressure up within regulation next time.
Yeah, that's a good shout there. I am seeing in bye week's logo, they're saying that they're the #1 Div C team. I'm seeing that loud and clear on their logo. Well, if you're not going to win this series, I don't know if you can be putting that on your logo. So hopefully bye week can be coming through here. An unfortunate little Tony Snell game there from JD Bauer as well. We'll see if he can switch things around here. All 3 members of this bye week team going to need to be firing on all cylinders. Take down this deadly Lost Souls team, who technically are leading the division in winning percentage. So again, bye week need to come out strong here. I am hoping and praying we don't see a 2-0 sweep or 3-0 sweep here. Hopefully bye week can start picking it up here in game 2.
Well, right off the bat, JD getting some good pressure. Trout immediately kind of relieving it in his corner. Gets kind of an awkward touch. I'm Him able to get something up off the backboard. Ooh, JD up. That was Draken up. Didn't quite get the shot. Kind of sitting in this orange half. Popped up from a good 50. Turner trying to play this safe. I'm Him taking advantage of just kind of being a little more defensive. Turner getting a good clear out, and Golden Draken's going to pop this.
30 seconds in, opportunity there for Draken, but it doesn't matter. JD Bauer there for the follow-up. The garbage man duty cleans it up. And bye week, gonna go up by 1, finding themselves in the lead for, I believe, the first time of the series. And that is what I want to see. I am going to be a bye week fan for the rest of this series, hoping and praying they can get at least 1 game win, avoiding that 3-0 sweep. That's a great start for bye week.
Yeah, an absolute, almost a great clip there. Golden Draken not able to find that second, but good on JD for being a good cleanup. Draken again in his own corner, out, doesn't get it past Turner. Turner to the backboard, up to Futago. Futago to the backboard again. Ooh, Turner trying for the shot. Futago gonna be in the corner, out to mid. Kind of floats out mid. Golden Draken with a good clear. Gonna be collected by Turner in the corner. Gets an awkward touch. Draken trying to get something up off the backboard, doesn't allow it from Trout Fan. Good 50 there from, who I believe that was I'm Him. Gonna be Turner diving at the wall for this. JD trying to get something going. Doesn't get it past Futago. Futago still kind of pressuring this in the corner. I'm Him, gonna try and get a touch. Doesn't get it past. Turner almost there for the shot, but doesn't quite get it.
Got a shout out to Lemo Jewel in the back of I'm Him's cam there. I don't know if he's watching, but shout out him for supporting his roommate there. Roommates a couple semesters in a row now. See if Lost Souls can get the equalizer here. I'm Him makes a great save. Oh, JD, unfortunate miss there. You can see him in the cams laughing that one off. And one thing I gotta say, Chemic, is I've been very impressed with Golden Draken. He's like I said, I think he had a little bit of a quiet season. Doesn't talk too much in the Discord. Doesn't really say much. I don't know if his team did very well last season, but just watching him play, he's got a lot of great opportunity. You know, I've seen a couple good chances for him to get doubles, good backboard reads, good you know, aerial car control. I've been very impressed with the play of Golden Draken here this game.
Oh yeah, Golden Draken definitely one of the more prominent names that we've been saying for bye week. Honestly, kind of taking up a lot of the pressure on offense. JD trying to get something moving, doesn't quite get it though. Past. Gonna be a shot on from JD. Turner in goal, waiting for it though. Trout trying to get something past, doesn't get it past Draken. I'm Him. Shot to the backboard. Turner trying to keep control, trying to keep pressure. Doesn't get it past JD to Trout. Trout with a good 50, keeps on off the sidewall. Gets one, doesn't have the control for a second. I'm Him, stopping it at the back. Futago out. JD off his backboard, cleared up to Draken. Almost with the redirect, doesn't quite get the second touch. Gonna be JD out mid. Futago trying to get a clear out to Trout again. But I'm Him, standing in the way.
That was a scary little opportunity there. As JD sending us the other way. Is there going to be a second man follow-up? It's I'm Him playing a little bit back, I think due to both of his teammates being pushed up a little bit. But this should be okay as JD corrals this ball of his own half. Now a 50 does come out from Draken here. Futago can't find the touch. JD might have a shot here, but a little bit too weak to get it around Trout Fan as he's looking to get this ball out. Draken with some good car control here, looking for another one off the corner. Can't quite do it. I'm Him, able to maybe get it on Futago here, looking for a touch midfield. Finds it, but good backward defense from Lost Souls should send them the other way here for a chance their way.
Gonna be Futago. Gonna be trying to get something moving. Sends it to the corner. Gonna be a good 50 out. I'm Him, relieving some pressure. Gets a little something moving. JD with a shot. Futago standing in the way. Gets it cleared out to his corner. Trout trying to pick it up. Doesn't quite get the touch he wants. I'm Him, crossbarring it. Draken there again, tries to get something off the sidewall. Doesn't quite get that second touch. Futago gets something onto the orange half. Doesn't get the touch he needs though. Gonna be last 10 seconds. Lost Souls needs something here. JD not allowing it. Gonna be Trout with a power shot. Draken there waiting. Game 2 going to bye week.
And they barely hang on to that one. It's a 1-goal affair there in game number 2. And bye week able to steal it away. And not to say, I feel like bye week definitely played a lot better there in game 2. They had a lot more opportunities. Unfortunately, only one of them falls in the back of the net. But Lost Souls not looking like themselves. You see Trout Fan go from 600, 700 points. Kind of the lowest on his team, almost with the Tony Snell there from Futago. But ultimately, bye week looking a little bit more well-rounded, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. In the games where other teams might be peaking with those high ceilings, like I think Lost Souls has, when those high ceiling teams fall to their lowest point, those low floors, that's where bye week comes in, just kind of staying right in the middle and able to beat those teams when they don't have the best games. And I think that's exactly what bye week did here in game 2.
Bye week honestly looking really, really solid, keeping a lot of the pressure off and keeping a lot of pressure on. The ball really wasn't much on the orange half during that game, and they kept up that pressure from OT, right? They were able to kind of cut their rotations a little bit shorter to keep that pressure kind of moving. Honestly, I'm kind of excited to see if bye week can't keep that up.
I can't either, and I just realized we break the curse. I didn't even realize it at first. Bye week, able to get game 2 win. Now there's no way that's going to be a 3-0 sweep. So let's go. Much appreciate you, bye week, for maybe just Division C as a whole for bringing up some competitive games here. As we are segueing now into game 3, hopefully in what is a very competitive series here. See if Lost Souls can answer back, or like you said, can bye week maintain that momentum.
Seeing a car change out from Turner, switching to the NRG Dominus. Kind of an interesting switch there. I believe he was using a Fennec before. Now getting a good look at it in the Dominus. Going to be kind of interesting to see how this game kind of goes for him now.
Sometimes, bro, the car change can mean a whole world of a difference. Just seeing a different picture on your screen can just reset the mental a little bit, reset the vibes. Sometimes it's just that easy. That's all it really takes. We'll see if Turner can make anything happen here. Is not gonna happen. Drake and I'm him going for some crazy plays there. Little crazy play there from I'm him. Gets a decent touch. Can get another one on Futago. The net's actually gonna be open. Rings out the crossbar. Bye week. Barely gonna get away on the skin of their teeth there. We'll see if JD can get anything going here. One thing I noticed about JD is he likes those bumps, right? The plan B action a little bit. Where might not get the best touch, but on your way out, try and find some of those bumps, and those demos are super, super effective.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, we've seen it quite a bit. JD, again, trying to go for a little bit of disruption. Draken up for a shot. Doesn't quite get the touch he needs. I'm him out to JD. A double miss on the ball. Futago getting a clean clear. Gonna try and keep pressure off the sidewall. Doesn't get the touch. Trout up. Has boost for the double. JD cutting it off, though. Gonna be a good 50 out from Turner. Popping it up. And it's gonna be Golden Draken out to JD. Trying to keep it popped. Turner with a shot on. Just a little bit wide. Futago trying to pass it out to Trout. Trout gonna get a clean off this wall. Full boost. Can he do anything with it? Gets the one. Doesn't quite get the read for the second. Turner diving at this on the wall. On Draken's ball. Gonna be out. JD with a clean shot. Collected by Trout now.
Yeah, JD really, actually, it's not too often you see the captain being the first man, and that's exactly what JD is on this team. Just kind of being a monkey first man, going up, trying to just, move that ball upfield, and then maybe find a demo or a bump. That's really what JD's plan seems to be. Not too often you see who is supposed to be, the most skilled player on the team, assume that role, but whatever works for the team will work here, as I'm him is forced to make a great save. Luckily for him, the shot from Turner's right at him, able to easily make it. JD finds a 50 in the midfield here. Maybe one more touch from Drake and can't find it. Trout able to make it. I'm him. Another great save, puts it into his own corner here. JD not the best touch. Turner tries to put a shot on, can't quite find it. Lost Souls have a couple of great opportunities. Oh my goodness, Draken almost getting an insane shot there. That's now the third or fourth chance we've seen from him. He has been looking absolutely mechy here in this series.
Draken wants that clip. He's been feeding for it these past 3 games. JD with a good shot on, gets it out to the corner. Turner with a good pinch off his back. JD able to jump up and get it. Draken looking for a dookie. Doesn't quite get it, though. I'm him. Clearing it out to his corner. Trout popping it up. Is anyone from Lost Souls there? Futago passes it up. Oh, Trout seems to be turned away. Futago up with a shot. Doesn't quite get it past Turner. Trout trying to get something moving.
50 seconds to go. What I'm realizing about this bye week team is every once in a while you see one of these teams that are super. Oh man, that's a good pass. JD can finish it. He can. A great clear from Draken. Finds his captain downfield. You see the light show in the cams. JD known for that one. Gets his first goal of the series. First time we get to see the light show. But one thing I will say before we get into the rest of this game, bye week is one of those role player teams. You got JD Bauer Power, the first man monkey. You got Golden Draken, the follow-up. Trofan gets a great goal off the kickoff there, ties it up. like I said, you got Golden Draken being the second man follow up, and you got I'm Him being the Rock third man. Sometimes the teams just work out that way. It seems like Bye-Week's doing that. But anyways, without further yap here, Lost Souls do tie it up with just 30 seconds to go. And this game 3 all of a sudden got interesting here, Kemi.
I'm hoping for another OT. 30 seconds left. Futago. Oh, with a shot. We might not see it. Futago immediately responding with another good kickoff.
Yeah, 2 kickoff goals, one after another. For Lost Souls, gonna put them up in the lead now. A very quick turnaround here in game 3. Very demoralizing if you're Bye-Week. You know, you find yourself in the lead, low time on the clock, and now all of a sudden, you're facing death here in game 3. See if they can get one more tied up. 15 seconds to go. I'm Him. Maybe a shot on, but denied by Turner. Golden Draken needs to make a touch around 1. Needs another one there. Can't find it. I'm Him. Gonna try and make something of it. Demo on the backside here. Ball, is it gonna get kept up? It's not. And Lost Souls with 2 back-to-back kickoff goals gonna steal away game number 4 here, progressing to match point.
Bye-Week still looking really, really solid though. That entire match, they kept up that good pressure and have still carried that in. Lost Souls just having 2 really good goals off rip. And a wise man has said once and probably will say again, but sorry, what is it? What's the saying? Match point is always the hardest one to win? Yeah, something like that.
No, dude, game 3 is the most important game. That's what the wise man said. Game 3.
I don't know. Whatever Unk said that one time.
all right, bro. Anyways, Lost Souls do take it. The most important game, game 3, now gonna progress to match point. They have all of the momentum now. Technically, I would say they have the momentum, right? But in reality, it doesn't feel like they have the momentum. And ultimately, I think that's what's gonna matter most. Bye-Week, I feel like knows they should have won that game. It's 2 back-to-back kickoff goals. That's one of those things you got to try and just take, you know, with a chip on your shoulder and move on and try and win these next 2 games. We'll see if they can do just that, or we'll see if Lost Souls seal the deal here in game 4.
Yeah, I mean, Lost Souls already looking pretty solid. Even though it's 20 seconds in, they're keeping that pressure up really well, kind of cutting it off here. Oh, Draken with the shot though, crossbars it, doesn't quite get the shot he wants. An immediate turnaround for Lost Souls, trying to get something moving. Turner off the wall, doesn't quite get a touch. Gonna be Futago with kind of an awkward touch out to Trout. Trout, little boost. Can't beat I'm Him up, but Turner back, able to get a good catch out to his corner.
Yeah, this has been a great start so far for Lost Souls, but looks like Bye-Week able to get some offensive footing of their own. Trout fan gets a huge clear out. That's one thing that Trout fan does such a good job at. It's not a lot of like weak touches. It's all just very, very fast-paced play. Getting really hard shots as I'm Him almost finds a goal here. JD needs to follow up. He does. Futago's a little bit too awkward in the back of his own net. JD once again gets a great cleanup goal there set up by I'm Him.
Yeah, really awkward there from Futago. Gets the 1 save, but doesn't get the power he needs to stop JD from just kind of rushing up mid and just slamming that in.
Yeah,
Turner trying to get an equalizer.
I'm gonna say JD might be a little bit of a tap-in merchant, if I do say so myself. I feel like he's getting a lot of these cleanup garbage goals or whatever you want to call it. Not garbage goals, that sounds bad. Like cleaning up the garbage goals.
The cleanup crew,
yeah. I think we used to call those guys tap-in merchants. JD might be one of those here. But the tap-in merchants are important. You know, being able to get those goals and read those plays. So if Bye-Week can continue to do that, those should be finding themselves in some good company.
If they can keep doing that, they'll be finding themselves in game 5 here. Golden Draken almost with 1 on. Turner and Futago getting a good save and a good clear out. Can't quite seem to relieve the pressure. JD with an unbelievable redirect from I'm Him.
No, that was JD with the redirect. Oh my goodness gracious. JD Bauer Power out of his own corner off of a laser pass from I'm Him. Finds one of the most impossible angles I've ever seen. Holy cow, JD Bauer coming out of nowhere. Shutting us all up with those garbage time goals. He puts his team up by 2 now. Still got half this game left. Bye week trying to force game 5 here. See if Lost Souls can find anything as JD kind of gives away possession here. Allows Trout Fan to get one of those big booming clears. Looking a little bit awkward. Golden makes a decent touch. Makes it awkward for Trout Fan. Brings it off the bottom right side corner. Defensive rotations looking a little bit awkward here. Triple commit. Doesn't matter. Bye week. Let the ball in the back of their net on a floater from Futago.
Futago able to put this game within 1. Oh, very, very awkward triple commit there from the entirety of bye week. No one able to quite get a touch, and Futago just getting this game 1 closer. 2 minutes left, still a lot of Rocket League to be played, but I'm Him keeping some good pressure. Turner trying to get something moving. Trout able to get a good 50 off Drake and out to his corner to Futago. Gets it past JD, keeps control, gets a good 50. Is anyone from Lost Souls there to clean up? Not quite. Gonna be Trout off the sidewall to I'm Him, getting a good clear. Tries to get something stopped. Futago with another banger.
Oh.
Gets on second one on, tying this game up with 1:50 left.
What a shot there from Futago. A beautiful turn out of the midfield. Puts that thing bar down. You can see him shushing everybody in on stream, his opponents, everybody. A great equalizer goal there from Futago as he has both of the goals for his team. Put a little glaze on his name. Been doing a great job this series. Especially I've noticed he does a good job at slowing the pace down. Changing the pace of play is such an effective tool if you can do it right. Just kind of keep your opponents guessing. You never know if you're gonna bang it, you're gonna play it. Play it slow or anything. Futago does a fantastic job at that. If bye week can find something here, I'm Him on low boost, finds a touch around 1. Not enough power though. Trout Fan there to save the day. One thing I gotta ask him if they win this series is if it's a Trout Fan as in the baseball player or the fish. I'm not too sure which one it is, but I'll be sure to ask it if I find him in a winner's interview.
100%. Gonna be a very interesting question. How does your brain work, Whirl? Like,
I don't know, it's just jumping all over the place when I'm casting, bro.
Gonna be Trout again, trying to get something moving up the sidewall here. JD getting a banging clear out. Trout with a good 50. JD down. Anyone from his team able to get it and get one in? Not quite. I'm Him. Trying to keep pressure. Turner with a good save. Bumps off the 1. It's going to be a 1v1 for Trout. Doesn't quite get the shot he wants. And it's going to be kind of left for bye week to kind of keep control of.
Yeah, bye week a little bit awkward on rotations here. Luckily, Golden there to step up and bring his ball into the other half here. Shot's going to be on from JD, but a great save from Futago. See if anything happens here in regulation. Ball's going to be up here. Shot maybe from JD. Not even close to the net. We're going to be going to an OT here in game number 4. Bye week trying to progress to a match point here. Maybe a chance here. Golden, it's going to be on. Rings it off the corner. JD, can he put it away? And he can. A great goal here from the captain, JD. Gonna force a game number 5, and man, oh man, I have been rejuvenated.
The tap-in merchant himself able to clean up game number 4, sending bye week into a chance for a not quite a reverse sweep, but darn close.
Yeah, no, I'm just happy. Can a man be happy for a game 5 for once in his life? Man, it feels good to be here. It feels good to be here. I might be the most excited guy out of anybody here, but bye week forcing a game 5 here. Nothing too crazy, and I think that's kind of been the storyline here for bye week. I've kind of sounded like a broken record, but nothing too crazy, but also at the same time, they don't have those really low moments. It's just neutral, and sometimes that's all you need to get by. And looks like they're going to do so here. Go to a game 5. I think it's going to be I think it's going to kind of be more on, you know, Lost Souls, because really bye week aren't really doing anything to bring that pressure to Lost Souls. It's really been Lost Souls either bringing that pressure and succeeding, or attempting to bring that pressure and failing to do so, allowing bye week to, you know, capitalize on some of those mistakes. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, game number 5. Who is going to take it here? Bye week versus Lost Souls.
Gonna be off rip. Gonna be I'm him trying to get a 50 down. Trout gets kind of an awkward touch. Futago with the shot on. Draken able to get a good save out in this orange corner. Trout trying to get something moving.
Oh.
And gets an own goal out of Draken.
What a play there from Trout fan there. Sees Golden Drake in not the best spot. Bangs it off the cards, kind of like what you see in the NHL. Players behind the net just banging it off the goalie's back of their head into the net. I know what we see there. And Lost Souls off a great play from Trout fan. Going to strike first here. JD almost finding an immediate answer. Lost Souls defense going to hang on. See if anything comes from this one. Trout fan going to control this ball on low boost. Going to go for one more touch here, but JD with some good backboard defense here. Going to completely swipe away that ball from Futago there. We'll see if they can get this ball out of their own half here. I'm him. A lot of boost, but he's been historically very good on the ground. That's a good flick. Not going to be able to be read by Draken. JD's going to put a shot on, but can anything come from it? Barely not. All members caught up a little bit too far, and no goal going to come from that.
Trout trying to get something moving, possibly something out to Futago. Doesn't quite get it. A good pop-up. Futago running disruption. I'm him, already up though. JD gets a clear out to the blue corner. Something out mid. Golden Draken able to beat Futago to the net.
Yeah, that's just a great play there. Good center there from JD Bauer beating Trout fan there. And good read from Golden Draken. I feel like we've seen Golden Draken get so many good opportunities, but hasn't got a lot of goals from it. It's good to see him get on the scorecard here. Equalizer comes out. Pretty close game 5 so far, minute and a half in. Lost Souls trying to get an equalizer here. Good clear though from JD. He's been doing a great job as first man here. A little bit awkward rotations there. JD looking for one more touch midfield. Golden Draken's gonna be there. Not able to wrap his car around that one for the shot.
Gonna be down to Trout. Gets a good 50 with I'm him out to JD. Gets a bang out to the corner. Not Turner trying to keep it from going out mid. JD gets one out to the corner again. Trout trying to keep control. Doesn't get it past the second. Gonna be I'm him trying for a back pass. Could this go terribly? Ooh, JD with a good pinch though. Trying for something. Trout trying to get something moving. Picked up by Futago. Could just drive this one in. I'm him able to get a good turn. Turner trying for a little, maybe a double off the back. Doesn't quite get the power he needs. Trout trying to run disruption as it floats out mid. Golden Draken getting a good clear out though.
Yeah, no, this game's been going back and forth quite a bit here. A lot of boomer ball being played between both these teams, just kind of waiting for somebody to make a mistake here. JD has a good clear though, or good beat around that one of the last defenders there. But Turner able to make a good touch here. Trout fan makes a powerful shot, forces a double commit. Turner gonna bang this off the corner, looking for a pass to Futago. Double commit gonna come out. I'm him has a wide open net. An unfortunate double commit from Lost Souls results in an immediate goal. I'm him bodies two Lost Souls members and finds a goal from it.
I'm him just playing off of a bad play from Lost Souls. Able to go up 2-1, 2 minutes left. Can they keep this lead?
Gonna be the main question here. Let's see if they can do just that. Lost Souls, they've done a very good job offensively. They've been having a lot of good opportunities. See if Golden Draken can get one here. Trout fan gonna shut it down though. A little bit of boost in his tank. Man, I thought he was gonna be passing that one midfield. Kinda elects for the 50. Not gonna go in his favor though. Golden Draken should have a beat here, but Futago able to put a hand up. Gets a piece of it. This ball's gonna go off the sidewall here. Awkward touch. JD might have a shot. Gonna send it a little bit wide. Trout fan gonna try and corral this ball. Actually, 50 does go in his way there, but JD shuts this ball down midfield. Futago pops this ball up. Maybe he gets one beat around one. Great car control there. JD needs to make a read, and he does, but it might act as a center. Trout fan sends it wide with a minute to go. Lost Souls need a goal soon to try and tie this game up.
I'm him preventing that. And I'm him and Golden Drake and kind of preventing that from happening. Turner trying to get any pressure. Gets one, doesn't quite get enough for the second. I'm him banging that out. Trout with an unfortunate jump, doesn't quite get the touch. An open net.
Oh!
I'm him getting a bar down ski in.
Throwback to, I believe, game number 1. Game number 2 is I'm him had a very similar aerial to go for. Doesn't hit the first one. Gets the second chance here in game 5. Potentially a series on his in his hands there. Slots that one in. A great aerial from him. Great read. His team gonna go up by 2 now. 45 seconds to go. Lost Souls. They've done such a good job at getting offensive chances here. That's a good demo. Futago with the dookie on the goal line. Brings this game back within 1.
This game looks possible here, Whirl. Futago gets a good 50 out of, I believe that was, I want to say Turner disruption. But
Yep.
36 seconds left, 1 goal, and a decent kickoff. Futago might have something. Gonna be JD off the back, or off the sidewall, trying to get something moving. Turner trying to get anything. Picked up by Futago. Out, gets a 50 with I'm him, out to Trout. Trying to keep some pressure on. Golden Draken, able to get 1, doesn't have the quite enough to read. Turner down, oh, no one from Lost Souls able to pick up. I'm him getting a good clear, and this could be game.
Yeah, then maybe one more chance here for Lost Souls. JD gets a decent clear here. Ball's gonna go out from Futago. I'm him gonna kill the ball. And bye week, taking this series in regulation here in game 5. And just a very well-rounded win here for bye week. Shuts down the Lost Souls pressure. Especially after going down 2-1 in the series. Bye week, come back, win 2 back-to-back games. Take this in 5. A very, very competitive series and a very fun one to watch there, Kemik.
Absolutely. Such a turn of events. Lost Souls looking so good in these first couple games. Bye week, able to kind of turn things around after after that overtime. They really kind of stepped things up and made some very good changes.
Yeah, no, it feels refreshing. It feels refreshing for me to see a game number 5. Just a very competitive series. Makes it a lot more interesting to cast, to say the least. So, huge series here. Bye week, do take it in 5, and you see the light show in JD Bauer's background, sporting his team name. We're gonna go ahead and get them in here for an interview. Go ahead and drag them in. Oh, I almost dragged the wrong people. That would have been awkward. I almost dragged Lost Souls into here.
Uh-oh.
Imagine how awkward that would be, but there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We do have all 3 of these guys in the call for a winner's interview. And man, oh man, finally, you guys broke the curse. I don't know if you guys know about this, but I'm pretty sure I've had about 6 or 7 series all in a row be 3-0 sweeps on stream for me. So when you guys won that game number 2, I was like, let's go, boys. I'm proud of you. So I was rooting for you, and you guys do it. How does it feel, JD? You come back from being down 2-1. How does it feel to come back in those last 2 games and steal it there in game 5?
Feels great. I mean, they're a very well-rounded team, and those were all super close games. So it feels good that we were able to come ahead, usually by 1 goal, but that's okay. That
is okay indeed. I was gonna say, I've kind of been tooting this tone the whole time, where it feels like you guys are a very well-rounded team. I mean, just based off the stats, all across the board, no one really standing out, but all 3 of you guys pretty much doing your own thing. And one thing that I did notice is that it feels like every once in a while, in general, every team has it, but it feels like every once in a while there's a team that really has roles, like genuinely. JD, it feels like you're more the first man pushing up, kind of being a monkey, doing what you can do, trying to create chances, demos. Golden Drake, and you're more the second man, trying to create some of those opportunities. And I'm him. It seems like you've kind of fallen into more of the third man position. I saw you on the back line getting a lot of saves. Can you speak a little bit to your guys' play style here?
Yeah, well, usually we just let JD score all the goals and we'll sit back and save it and stuff. So it worked out.
I was gonna say, transitioning from your team last semester, I'm him in Division D. You're a champion coming off of last season. Talk a little bit about what it's been like transitioning here to Division C and how it's been for you.
Well, like last semester, I mean, we had Demerica, which was like more the demo guy. So now we don't have the demo guy anymore. So it's a little different, but I don't know. I feel like we've adjusted well and played pretty good.
I would say so too. You find a great win here tonight in 5. And it's that's kind of the beauty of Rocket League. You can win in multiple different ways, right? You can, have a demo guy. You can have, there's different ways of winning in Rocket League. So it's always fun to see. So I'll toss it to you, Chemic, if you got any questions for these guys.
I do have kind of one, just kind of as in general. I've been kind of talking about it a little bit all night, but ever since that overtime, you guys really, really switched things around. Was there anything that stuck out to you during that first game that you guys picked up on and kind of changed, or was that just kind of a subconscious thing where you guys just kind of picked it up mentally?
JD got it.
I'd say it was more subconscious. I mean, I think we were overcommitting a bit in the first game, and we realized that. So we did try to play a little more defensive. So then we didn't score very much the next few games, but I guess we won a few, so it worked.
Love it. But okay, I'll toss a question over to you, Golden Drake, and I haven't really gotten to talk to you too much yet. I kind of talked about it during the pregame show. You've kind of been a little bit of a quieter member of the Dcrl community last season. I don't think you had the best season. I don't know if I got to talk to you too much, especially on like the the winners interview. So I have to say I was very impressed with your play. You looked pretty mechy. He had I think like 3 chances to get some double tap opportunities and stuff like that. Unfortunately, none of them fall. But I guess let's talk a little bit about kind of similar to I'm him. Talk about your experience coming into Div C this semester.
Coming from Div D, I was brand new to Dcrl, so I was just kind of learning the ropes. And now that I've got another team under my belt, another season under my belt, I can kind of come back and learn some more of the tendencies of Dcrl, and I think it's made me a better player.
Gonna say, is that kind of your play style? Are you trying to go for those mechy plays and stuff like that and kind of be that X factor for your team, or what?
I do like to consider myself fairly mechanical.
I was gonna say, I don't think a lot of people would have really guessed that coming into this, just because I don't think we've unfortunately gotten to see a lot of your play. So I was pleasantly surprised coming into this series to see some of those chances, and hopefully we can see a Golden Drake and clip here on the Dcrl channel sooner than later.
Making my debut.
So all right. Well, Chemic, do you have any questions for these guys before we head out?
No, I don't.
All right. Well, before we head out, JD Bauer Power, as a send off, I'm gonna ask you to do your light show so we can end it off in a
I can do that.
In a banger. All right, dubs.
There you go.
All right, bye week, take it in 5 here of fantastic, best of 5 series here. Bye week and a progress to 4 and 2, and good luck next week, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it here for that last series of the night. A very fun one. We break the curse. Hopefully the floodgates open and Whirl gets to cast more non-3-0 sweep series, because that's a lot more fun to cast, and it's a lot more entertaining for me, for the viewers, for everybody. So huge kudos to both of those teams, Lost Souls and Bye Week. Bye Week, like I said, take it in 5. A very close series all the way around. But thanks for hopping on with me, Kemek. It's always been a blast casting with you.
Yeah, always fun to hop on with the man. uh, you see below us all the socials. We posted something recently. Definitely go check those out. Drop a like, drop a follow. Epic Games creator code Dcrl. Say it every time. Use it. It gives us just a little bit of a kickback from whatever you buy. Fortnite, Rocket League, everything Epic Games. Just be sure to use it at checkout. And join the Discord if you haven't already. You get updates when streams come out, and just you get kind of a deeper look into what DCRL is. So,
yep, Kemek worded it perfectly, like you said. Especially, we've been posting shorts. I'm gonna plug that. So we posted one today. Gonna be trying to post one at least once a week. So please follow, like Kemek said, all of our socials: Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok is what we're posting those to. So go check that out. Leave a like, follow, comment on all of our stuff. I'm checking right now because I haven't actually checked in a while. I'm gonna see how close we are to receiving our first payout from the Epic Creator Code.
payout.
We are 94% there. So we are currently only about 5.5% away from being able to actually benefit from our Creator Code for the first time. So you guys have been coming in clutch over the past couple semesters. And when you guys are making poor life decisions and, you know, buying in-game items and things that really have no value, thankfully you guys are using our code. So much appreciated to you guys for coming in clutch, and hopefully we'll be able to reap the benefits. So huge appreciation to everybody using the code.
World, do you want to make any money off of this? What are you saying?
It's not about the money. It's not about the money. It's
No, it's 100% is not. We're here for the fun of it. DCRL is completely we're here just for fun, right? No monetary gain out of this. So, but
that kind
it
of
just
sounded
helps
sarcastic. I promise Kemek is not being sarcastic. I promise everybody watching, it is not for the money by any means. But
no.
But where we can make some money to help run the league, like LAN and running the like the website and just any other league cost stuff like that does help. So it is very appreciated for all the subs. Kemek, you dropped a couple gifted earlier, so huge appreciation to you, and then anybody else who has been supporting us over the by just watching or anything. So thank you guys for all coming by. Kemek, thank you for hopping on with me. We will be back pretty shortly for some more Dakota Collegiate Rocket League, hopefully within the next couple of days. I don't think any games are scheduled for tomorrow, but I'm assuming there's still going to be a couple ones that need to get cleaned up towards the end of this week. But
I'm not 100% sure about that, World. Spring break is just around the corner
That is
for
true.
I think everyone. So you're probably gonna not see much out of DCRL for starting Monday. You're probably not gonna see much. Maybe an off stream, but really nothing too crazy. So in the next coming weeks, 100% we're gonna kick back up. But this next one's gonna be pretty quiet from us.
yeah, if there might be a couple, like I said, a couple games to clean up that we might try and catch on stream. But I did, just to kind of let you guys in on something real quick before I end stream, I'll be making an announcement about it in the Discord, but I think we're going to try something new this semester during break. We might do like a mid-season check-in stream where we, I'll probably host it, bring in some of the experts, maybe the same ones we had during the preseason, and talk a little bit about how the season's going. A little bit of a checkup stream so that anybody that hasn't been keeping up fully can kind of see how the season's going, how DCRL has been playing out. Just to kind of fill in the gap for spring break, because like Kemek said, probably won't be much content going out. So stay tuned for that. I'll be making an announcement on that. Maybe you'll see us again before then, but without further ado, I'll stop yapping. Thank you guys all for watching here tonight, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon. Peace out, guys.
Thank you.